guys, NeumanPro here. I got my Emperor of Darkness structure decks. Just got them this morning, and I got 3 of them. So, of course, like everybody else, got 3 of them. But I thought I'd go ahead and just open one of them up here on online, right? So let's kind of go into this and see what we have. So obviously we come with the typical beginner's guide, you know, this nice little collectible then with the Monarch structure deck imaging on front. Obviously then here, Erebus, the Underworld Monarch is our main, talking about it. If you don't know how to play yet, here's your book, right? So telling you everything, how to tribute summon or set, how to special summon, battling, turn, attack, fun stuff, flip, traps, whatever, all these rules, frequently asked questions. I wonder what the new frequently asked questions are. Monster token, what does activate mean? Oh, that's it? Wow. Game mat locations, pendulums, you know, it's all included in there now, all the pendulums, how they work. And even all the way back to good old rituals and fusions. Okay, so that's that. Then obviously we have the paper mats that everyone loves so much, right? They can't even have everything fit on the board anymore. I mean, look, your extra deck zone and your field zone, and then I'm sure the graveyard then and the banish zone are all off of the mat on this side. Yep, same thing there. But, yeah, I definitely think that, well, graveyard and deck, excuse me, banish is, well, banish. Banish is still off of everywhere. But, okay, nice design. I would love to see this as a regular mat. And it'll be nice when they do that. Nice thing about this, you get a token now. In this structure deck, there is a token card. So let's go on ahead here. Got to find that little thing that's supposed to be on this to help open it up. Doesn't look like I have one of those. That is weird. But we'll have it open up anyways. The plastic there. And do our little zoom in. There we go. Alright, so our nice ultra rare Ether, the Heavenly Monarch. Erebus, the Underworld Monarch. So there's our ultras for this. Then we got the Underworld Squire. He looks pretty badass. And the Heavenly Squire. Not as badass. Underworld definitely has got the kick for it. As supers. Pantheons of the Monarchs, yes, as a super. Definitely a good card. Now we go to the regular Monarchs. So, Shadow Monarch, Thunder Monarch, Rock Monarch, Frost Monarch. Mobius was always one of my favorites. I sold my Mobius years upon years ago, and I have never gotten one again. I do have our Light Monarch, though. I still held on to them, so he's going in this deck. Firestorm, Storm Monarch. Yep, so fire, wind. Now, this guy, this Shadow Vassal, this guy is kick-ass. It's just like a tiny little cell. It's like a Cell Junior look-alike to me. And just here with that Shadow Ball of his. Almost like a Pokemon now, Shadow Ball. Then we got the Thunder Vassal. The Rock Vassal. Kind of looks like a character from Final Fantasy. Frost Vassal, which was the only one we ever actually got in a set. I can't remember which set we got him in, but I remember pulling him out of a set, and that's that. It was either as a set or a promo. Somewhere I pulled him out. Firestorm Vassal, Storm Vassals. Alright, so that should be the Vassals. Then we got this Illusionary Snatcher. When you tribute summon a monster, you can special summon this card from your hand, and if you do, the type attribute level becomes the same as that monster. So, essentially, cloning your own monster. Trigodia, you know, Return of the Hand Traps, right? Dandelion, obviously useful for any tribute deck. Because, well, the tokens can be attributed for tribute summons, just not the turn that they are special summoned. Mathematician, absolutely amazing reprint. That was much needed. I saw the price of the Mathematician from Dragons of Legend and Gold, Return of the Bling, I think it was in. So, yeah, I've seen that price drop like a rock as soon as this came out. It's common, but, you know, now everyone can get a mathematician pretty easy. Now, this is one I got to talk about. Level Eater. I've seen so many people already who have opened things up go like, well, what's the point of having Level Eater in here? Does nobody understand that this card can only be tributed for a tribute summon? The Monarch deck is based around tributes. They can't all be meta-breaking cards or something that has a huge impact on the game like Mathematician does. Level Eater still useful for synchro decks, heavily useful for synchro decks. Plus, for the sake of it, it cannot be tributed except for tribute summon. Get that through your heads. Alright? He is your frog from here, from Konami. Battle Fader, of course, nice hand trap once again, and Rainbow Karibo. That is a nice Rainbow Karibo reprint. I like it. Alright, so now we're on to the spells. Domain of the True Monarchs, March of the Monarchs, Return of the Monarchs, Monarchs of the Monarchs, right? The Monarchs storm forth, Strike of the Monarchs, Tenacity of the Monarchs, Soul Exchange, a typical card for your Monarch deck. Enemy Controller, and no one's really going to use enemy controllers much nowadays. Dice Fun, Soul Charge, another amazing reprint that was much needed. Common Soul Charges everywhere, but you know, Soul Charge is still a relevant card in today's game. The Prime Monarch, that trap card, absolutely useful here. Same thing with First Monarch. Escalation of the Monarchs. The Monarchs Awake, the Monarchs Erupt, By Order of the Emperor, and Pinpoint Guard. I can't remember Pinpoint Guard. Let's see here. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, target one level 4 or lower monster in your graveyard, special summon in a defense. It cannot be destroyed by battle or card effect this turn. So essentially get your vassals and squires and stuff back. But other than that, we get our token. And it's a nice token. And well, it's a basic token. It's just essentially Shadow Ball from Kadia's. But that's it, guys. I do love this structure deck. That's why I got the 3. Essentially, you can build quite a decent Monarch deck simply by owning these structure decks, owning a couple copies of them. Plus, it's not going to hurt to have a few copies of Mathematician, because once it comes off the limited list, you'll see Mathematician get played quite a bit again. I do anticipate it coming off the ban list at some point, maybe not next time, but sometime soon. And stop talking about Level Eater, why it shouldn't be in this deck. Okay, it's a structure deck, people. It can't be meta all the time. Even though this one is kind of close to being that way. So other than that, leave a comment below. Let me know what your favorite structure deck is of all time. I have quite a few that I am fascinated with. I loved the Agents structure deck. This one's pretty cool. But yeah, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. This is NeumanPro signing out.